Over the past year, I've worked with multiple seven and even eight-figure companies, helping them implement AI agents and automation systems that do two critical things. One is drive revenue growth and create operational leverage, allowing teams to do more with less. Now, I want to make one thing crystal clear that no matter the size of your business, whether you're a solo founder with a small team or managing large operations, there are opportunities right now to implement AI agents and automations that'll completely revolutionize the way that your business operates. We're at the start of a paradigm shift. Just like the companies that adopted the internet early, they went on to dominate their industries. The businesses that adopt AI agents similarly, in this day and age, they will have an unshakable competitive advantage. And I could promise you that. If you wait, you're playing catch up. And this wave of AI and implementing AI agents, it's not slowing down anytime soon. So the core problem, I wanted to address why AI agents really matter. So here's the big question that most business owners and operators are typically asking. Okay, AI is cool, but how does it help my business make more money? How does it help me save time? Or how can I scale faster using this? Well, the reality is that most people, they see these flashy AI tools, but they don't know where they fit into their business. So you might play around with AI, automating a few tasks here and there, but without a system, you're solving random problems. You're not solving real business problems here. You're just building redundancies within your business. So building these agents, it's actually the easy part. Knowing where to implement them and how to structure them and ensuring that they integrate seamlessly into your workflows, that's the actual hard part. And that's what I'm going to walk you through today. Okay, now that we've set the stage for things, what I've done is I've created 5 core pillars that I think can be incorporated into every business. So, whether you're running a startup or a large company, these are the foundational areas where agents can have an immediate impact. Now, remember that while I'm going through all of these, that these are all just examples. So, there are always going to be more processes, there's going to be more workflows and more tasks that are going to be particularly unique to your own company. So, what I'm sharing here, it's just a starting point to give you a sense of what's possible, what I've automated in the past, and just give you some insights and some things that you could spur off of. Anyways, the first pillar I wanted to go into is sales and business development. Sales and business development is really the engine for growth and revenue. So without optimized sales workflows, you're going to leave money on the table. So why do sales need AI agents? Well, sales, it's really fundamentally a game of efficiency and precision. So it's about timing, it's about context and follow up. So these agents, they don't just speed up tasks, they can enhance decision making and ensure that no opportunity slips through the cracks. So let's break this down into the key job functions and actual AI agent applications. So we have prospecting and lead qualification. So with AI agents, they can pre-qualify leads for you by analyzing publicly available data and internal CRM insights. Not only that, we have outreach and engagement. So these agents, they can dynamically personalize emails and outreach, just ensuring that your prospects are receiving a message that feels actually like it's from a human, but that it's also sent at machine-like speeds. So you're really just automating your outreach and nurturing all of your different leads for yourself. Then we have CRM and data management. So the AI agents, they can update your CRM in real time, eliminating data gaps that can cost sales team deals, to put it frankly. For the last two, first one is proposal management. And this is just going to generate contracts and proposals automatically based on client needs. Now for meeting scheduling, and this more so acts as an admin agent, if you will, or a personal assistant agent, where this is going to remove the back and forth for scheduling meetings and everything like that. So creating meetings, getting your schedule and getting your events that you are asking of it. So it's not just about automation, it's about proactive sales enablement. Now, agents, they can spot patterns in your sales data, like noticing that leads from a specific industry are converting faster, and then prioritize them for outreach. So once you've acquired customers, the next step is to actually keep them happy and engaged. So customer success, it's about ensuring long-term value, and AI agents, they really just make that process more seamless. So why may your customer success operations need AI agents? Well, modern customers, they demand instant support. So AI agents, they can provide that. and they can do more. So they predict issues before they happen and ensure customers have an incredible experience at every touch point. So the key job functions and AI agent applications that coincide with this specific system: onboarding new customers. AI agents, they guide customers through onboarding, ensuring that they're ready to use your product from day one. Help desk support, so instant support via chatbots, plus the ability to escalate to human reps when required. So, I mean, if you check out one of my recent videos, I uploaded how you can implement a agent using N8N onto your website. It took me maybe 20 minutes, and I have an agent now that is literally responding to any user questions. So it's nurturing them, and then providing them with links to my community, links to book a call, whatever. Then we have account health monitoring. So this is where the AI is going to track engagement data to flag accounts at risk of churning. And you can even take further actions from here. So you can have agents that are going to follow up with them. So if it sees that you have people who are more than likely to churn, then you probably want to be proactive rather than reactive about it, and maybe send them discounts for the following months, whatever it may look like. Lastly, we have the customer feedback collection. And this is where AI is going to aggregate NPS scores and feedback into actionable insights. So, to put it simply, these agents, they're not just answering simple questions. They are ensuring that your customers have the information that they need before they even have to ask. We are going to talk about finance and operations. So operations and finance, they're probably going to be the backbone of any company. And these agents, they can keep these processes efficient, consistent, and error-free. So why may your finance and operations need AI agents? Well, they really often have repetitive, rule-based workflows within them. So this is the perfect playground for agents because the true power lies in predictive modeling, automated reporting, and intelligent forecasting. So a lot of these can be considered as repetitive. Now, the key job functions and applications that might come from these agents. Let's talk about invoice management. So this is where you're automatically sending invoices as soon as milestones are met. Then we have expense reporting, where you can auto-categorize expenses with receipt OCR tools. I uploaded a video in the past showing you how we're essentially taking any document and analyzing it and extracting all that information and putting it into plain text, and then taking different actions from there. So with that plain text that we got from the document or the image, whatever, we can then send an email of it. We can send the plain text into a Slack message, do whatever. There's so many different actions you can take, and it's going to look and take a lot of different shapes and forms for different companies. So I highly recommend you could check that out if you're looking to extract your invoices and get the plain text to them and take a bunch of actions from there. Next, we have the expense reporting. So this is just auto categorizing expenses with more receipt OCR tools. Next, we have financial reporting, which is just real-time dashboards, which keep leadership up to date. And lastly, we have inventory management, which these agents are just going to track your inventory, order restocks if necessary, and predict shortages. So the future of operations isn't just a bigger team, it's a smarter system. It's agents proactively managing exceptions, alerting you before problems spiral out of control. So now let's transition into HR and talent management. So your team's, of course, your greatest asset. In managing talent, it can be time consuming. Agents, they can streamline hiring, they can streamline onboarding and performance management. So your HR team focuses on people, not paperwork. Now, why might your HR team need agents? Well, generally HR processes, they're long, complex, and involve multiple touch points. These agents, they can shorten the cycle while also providing personalization at scale. So the key job functions and agent applications that come from this are candidate screening. So the AI can scan resumes and shortlist candidates based on predefined criteria. Interview coordination. So there's no more endless back and forth emailing to schedule interviews. Then we have the onboarding of new hires. So sending equipment orders, setting up accounts, and providing training on day one. So there's a lot that can be said about these few things. So I mean, with interview coordination, to actually schedule these interviews, there's so much more that you can build on top of back of this. To give you a better example, let's talk about the onboarding of new hires. So when you onboard a new hire, let's say you want to eliminate the need for them to ask questions, constant questions. So, onboarding new hires, what we can do is to remove any discrepancies and remove any confusion with these new hires. You can build out an agent that can answer any of their questions based off of frequently asked questions within people who have had this position or strategies from the company, just so they don't have to go to higher ups and ask them questions. So this is just trying to alleviate any confusion, making sure that they're set up for success within their position, which ultimately would lead to more success within your company. Now, I want to transition into marketing, more specifically marketing and campaign management. So this, of course, is going to be the engine for driving awareness and driving growth within your company. Agents, they can help you create, optimize, and scale campaigns seamlessly. So why might marketing systems need agents? Well, marketing, it really thrives on experimentation. And agents, they help you test, they help you iterate, and they help you analyze at scale. So there's a lot to be said about these. First one, coming with the job functions of being content creation. Well, some of the agent applications that can come from these job functions and something that you may want to implement is generating blogs, generating social media posts, and even maybe landing page copy. So whether you want to repurpose your videos or repurpose your blogs into videos, or totally create blogs from scratch just based off of an idea, you can have this all automated from these agents by setting up the proper foundations and the proper systems, really identifying what you need first. If you want to passively create content without having to lift a finger, this is kind of where the agents come into place. Not only that, we can track the performance of all these campaigns. So you can monitor campaigns in real time and make automatic adjustments, and you can engage the audience. So you can automate comment responses. You can send replies through DMs to people who comment on your post, who like your post. You can qualify these people who look at your post and like it, and then actually reach out to them, whether that's email or sending them a message back on the platform that they saw your post from, whatever. So, I mean, imagine if your marketing team had infinite capacity to test campaigns, analyze results, and launch new ideas. That's the promise of these agents. It's going to do all of it for you. Now, I just presented to you guys a bunch of information, different industries and different operations and job functions, and how you can actually use some agents in those specific examples. Now, with that being said, there's going to be a lot of different things, as I have prefaced earlier. There's going to be a lot of different processes and a lot of different workflows that I didn't include that might be relevant towards your company. But all of this is really to just give you guys insights to show you what I've worked on within the past, some of the things that I've built for, small and large companies that have actually drove real results for them and helped them save time and drive revenue. So, I mean, if some of those don't apply to you, what I recommend is starting small and utilizing and writing down some of the resources that you have available. What I mean by that is look at your tech stack, look at how you can actually automate it. Do they offer API documentation? What I would really do is something that I go about. This is a process that I take my clients through. If they don't know what they can automate, I take them through this process where I'm asking them, all right, well, which tasks feel repetitive and consume too much of your team's time? So ask these questions to yourself. List out the roles within your company. So you have an SDR role within your company. You employ a finance team. You employ project managers. So let's say for your finance team, one of the processes that's a result of this team is invoicing and payment follow-ups. So, okay, well, for this process, what are some of the tasks, and describe the task a little bit. So for this invoicing and payment follow-up, well, they have to create the invoices and they have to follow up on late payments. Okay, well, I mean, how many hours per week are they spending on this task? How many hours per task are they spending on this? Are they doing this weekly, bi-weekly? So if they're doing this twice a week, they spend 3 hours on it once, or per task, I should say. Then they're going to be spending 6 hours a week. From there, you can kind of reverse engineer and see if it's feasible to automate. So do some due diligence, find out how you can actually automate this specific process. List out the resources that you're using. I don't know, maybe to create your invoices, you're using Stripe or QuickBooks, whatever. How can you automate this? Do they offer API documentation? API documentation, it's basically just a huge list and guide on how you can automate whatever processes within that particular software. So once you really find out what you can automate and what you should be automating, so I mean, look down this list out all your different roles, all the different processes, and all the tasks, and how much time it's taking them. Ideally, you want to prioritize the most time-consuming tasks so that you can generate the most, the highest return, of course. So I mean, if out of all these different roles, you could save 12 hours per week, you should probably hone in on that particular process and find out how you can automate it or talk to professionals. If you're looking to work with me, you can apply to work with us down in the description below, and we'll go over all this stuff with you. Now, to get access to this system that I built it out for my paid community. So you can get that, or you could join down below in the description. So with this, here's where you're going to list out your softwares. So list out all the different platforms that you're using. So for example, I have my operation of meetings broken down. So for my meetings, what software do I use? Well, I use Fireflies. I also use Google Meet. Well, Fireflies, it allows you to completely and automatically record your calls and send transcripts of your calls, take action items. And from there, you could build on top of that even further automations to take those actual action items for you and do them for you. So write some notes. What could I be doing better? Well, I could be sending better summaries. For checking and responding to customer emails, I use Gmail for. Gmail, and it allows you to integrate with Gmail directly, or Make.com or Zapier, whatever you want to use. So I could respond faster, but I don't want AI to do it all. So what I can do is I could have the agent break down my inbox automatically and label things for me and determine whether some emails from people are high priority or low priority. Low priority, I can have the agent completely respond to, or determine if it doesn't need to respond at all. High priority, I can have it just create a draft of the email, send it to me, and then I could approve whether or not it should send off that email. So list out your tech stack and the softwares associated with it and all the operations coinciding with that. Then from here, this is just some more add-ons within the system that I created. So list out your team members and all the action descriptions even a little bit further. So there's a lot more to that. But yeah, I think that'll help you guys really narrow down and give you guys some insights as to where you can start. So, I mean, a lot of these should really give you guys some insights as to what you can do. So, I mean, like, look at this expense reporting. You can automatically track and categorize your expenses. So there's so many different things and so many different systems that you can drill into. And I'm more than willing to bet that there's probably 1,000 hours that you could be saving within your company. So there's always going to be efficiencies that you can drill into. Now, I want to take a step back and kind of just reflect on what we covered today, because it really was a lot. So we really explored just how AI agents can revolutionize your business across 5 different pillars, being the sales and business development, customer success and support, finance and ops, HR, and even marketing. So, I mean, each of these tools each of these areas, they hold untapped potential. So, I mean, with AI agents, you're not just getting efficiency gains, you're getting insights, predictions, and proactive decision making. So the reality is that the businesses that leverage these AI agents today, they aren't just saving time, they're future proofing their operations. So those that wait, they will play catch up. So please don't be the one that's going to play catch up. Be the one that's leading. Take this framework, review your core workflows, and look for your first agent opportunity. If you want to help getting started, I'm here for that too. You can apply to work with us down below in the description. So if you're looking to drive revenue and create operational leverage, check that out down below. So, I mean, the first agent that you build, it can be a game changer. And I promise it won't be your last. So, I mean, AI, it's not just the future, it's the present. So the choice is simple: get ahead of it or get left behind. So as I mentioned, if you're a business owner looking to drive revenue or create operational leverage, then you can apply to work with us. Link is down below in the description, and we will implement custom AI solutions for you. Or if you're looking to get access to all my systems and all the templates that I build out and more in-depth tutorials on how to use N8N, then check out the link down below. We just created a paid community where we discuss all that different stuff and fast track your journey to learning these agents in automation. Anyways, I hope you guys found some real value in this video, and I will see you in the next one.